With the anticipation rising for any news surrounding a Red Dead Redemption remaster or remake from Rockstar, everyone is looking at what they're going to be talking about next. And earlier today, Rockstar put out a brand new Newswire post for Red Dead Online. And while some fans might not necessarily be interested in the ongoings of Red Dead Online, they were interested in finding out whether or not there was going to be any hints or clues at Red Dead Redemption 1. Maybe Rockstar would have taken this opportunity to sort of give out some bonuses and whatnot surrounding the potential remastered rumors. Well, one thing in particular that fans gravitated towards was this sentence right here, which actually has some significance. Plus, look for a new telegram from Jay later this month. There's word of some new cases requiring an outlaw's steady aim on the horizon. So a lot of people saw this and said, okay, this could be a reference to John Marston. And what if John Marston is going to make some sort of appearance in Red Dead Online, since we know it takes place before the story and before his events of Red Dead Redemption? So that could be the perfect crossover. Rockstar teasing something related to John. And a lot of people even saw this and said even the other things that Rockstar were talking about on the horizon might have something to do with Mexico. Fans thought they were being teased really hard, but it turns out that J doesn't stand for John Marston and instead is a character that has already been in Red Dead Online, and that is Josiah. So he's a supporting character, and he actually serves as the subject of some of the Telegram missions. Now, prior to 1898, Josiah became a respectable contact person for outlaws who need to make profit off their stolen goods, and he usually assigns jobs using telegrams under the alias of J. So he appears in 3 different missions: Outrider, a one-horse deal, and Rich Pickings. And in missions, he's labeled as strangers, and he's shown owning different horses in all of his missions. Now, throughout 1898, Josiah firstly sends his telegrams to the player, making available 3 different quests. And these involve the player escorting a wagon carrying illegal wares from Brittlebrush Trawl, stealing a white Arabian off Emerald Ranch, and robbing Henry Lemieux, heavily guarded mansion. All these missions end with making a delivery to Josiah. So it looks like he is going to be the one that is actually featured and not John Marston. And in previous newswires, they have already referred to Jay as Josiah, so it's definitely not going to be John Marston. So although Rockstar might not be teasing us in this way, they could have something planned up their sleeve, and we might be seeing that sooner rather than later. And this might be in the form of a brand new update. So Insider Funds 2 chimed in and said, the addition of a new telegram isn't really surprising, but it's always possible that the telegram itself may hint at Red Dead Redemption 1. This may be a stretch, but it has been a month since Rockstar suddenly updated the QA Live branch of Red Dead Redemption 2, so we may receive this new telegram through a new Red Dead Online update. You never know if there could be something Red Dead Redemption 1 related included. So it could be something in the telegram itself, or it could be something that Rockstar decides to add in there that's completely separate to it, but in still some way, shape, or form is connected to the first Red Dead Redemption and its remake and its remaster. And we're able to see these changes on the Steam database page. Here's what it looks like. You can see this is the depots that have been changed, QA Live, and when that occurred, actually over a month ago. That was on June 20th, 2023. We're already in the month of August, so it's been a long time since Rockstar's decided to make any changes, which is a little suspicious. And this is coming at an interesting time because it's basically been 1 year since Rockstar have decided to add any new Telegram missions into the game. So once again, this is pretty convenient timing with all that's going on surrounding Red Dead Redemption Remastered. Now Rockstar is suddenly deciding to update Red Dead Online. This is just more fuel to the fire that suggests something is indeed going to be arriving soon. Now, one part of that smoke and those big hints and clues that was actually discovered the other day was a new font that Rockstar was going to use for the Newswire. Remember, that font was called RDR Ultra Headline, and a lot of people were wondering if Rockstar used that new font in this Newswire post. And according to Insider Funds 2, the answer is no, they did not. The fonts that were used are Hapna Slab Serif, RDR Lino Regular, RDR catalog bold, and for the subtitles, they use the same thing, Hapna slab serif. So this is what it looks like in the Newswire article, obviously, and this is how the new font would look like if it were used. So it is a subtle difference, but it is definitely different. So again, when Rockstar does make the announcement for Red Dead Redemption Remastered, it's going to be utilizing this font right here and not the typical fonts that we've been seeing in previous Newswire posts from Rockstar. And then last but not least, I want to talk about the idea of whether or not this is going to be a remake or a remaster, because there was kind of some discussion regarding that in terms of what Rockstar might do if they were making a brand new title versus what they're doing here. With someone saying, yeah, there's been the usual leaving the door open for future game statements, but something that implies a new game would be quicker and easier because of the base foundations of Red Dead Redemption 2 would be quite an odd statement. Rockstar traditionally basically start from scratch when creating new games, even ones within a franchise. With TezFunds2 saying it sort of makes sense in the sense that Rockstar wouldn't have to reinvent all the development that was poured into making the horses more believable for a future Red Dead Redemption title. That would be the foundation in regards to wherever that statement is from. Much like how Insomniac Games don't have to reinvent or start from scratch Spider-Man web-swinging animation in the sequel. Same Twitter criticism against God of War Ragnarok for reusing a boat animation from previous iterations. But obviously with a future Red Dead Redemption title, Rockstar would focus on developing something else much more groundbreaking than the previous iteration. So long story short, with Red Dead Redemption Remade or Remastered, expect there to be some things that you either see directly ported from Red Dead Redemption 2, or is it necessarily completely new or redone? Of course, with a brand new game, like Red Dead Redemption 3 or whatnot, you're going to see things more completely redone. But with this remaster, I think Rockstar is going to use the things that are already in their tool belt, and not necessarily saying it's going to be bad or any way, shape, or form. That's just typically how remakes and remasters work. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Do you think over the next couple of weeks, with Rockstar adding some new Telegram missions into the game, we're going to be seeing some official teases for Red Dead Redemption Remade or Remastered? Or by the time those Telegram missions are here, maybe Rockstar have already made the announcement and they will coincide just fine. Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.